They said his exact words was he pulled me over.
On a regular day, he was driving his child to a doctor's appointment. Everything in the car worked. Lights, signals, engine. A small piece of bumper was missing, but the car was safe. Then came the stop. Officers approached, asking questions, making demands. He stayed calm, trying to understand why.
Clear off that little dinge there so that way we can see that.
Can I see? No, you sit back. Give it. Sit back and give it. Baby, I seen it. Oh, where's the car, snowman? Sit back, please.
He might not have to pay for his gas, but I do.
Baby, can you stop? Please stop, Thomas.
Are you supervisor?
Yes, sir.
All right, so his initial stop was basically because I've got a piece of my bumper missing.
Sit back.
Okay.
Sit back.
What did I do wrong?
You're driving around with some improper equipment, it sounds like.
I don't see how. What's the bumper got to do with my tires and my motor?
Got nothing to do with the tires.
Exactly my point. So my car is safe as it is on the road. I'm not doing this with y'all. That's unconstitutional. You're fucking infringing upon my rights to travel at this very moment. I have got a doctor's appointment to take my child to, and y'all are hindering me on doing that. With what? Did I break the law? Did I break the laws of the road? How did I do that? Show me the law, please. Show me the law, please.
Okay, just need to see.
No, sir. Show me the law, please.
Okay, step out of the car then.
No, sir. Get your supervisor here, please. I'm not doing this with them. They can't show me the law that I've broken. Get your supervisor here, please. Because I know that there's somebody above you. Please don't try to break into my car because that will be damage of property. Please call your supervisor.
Okay, sir. If you'll just
no,
show us your ID.
Not doing that. I have not committed a crime. I want your supervisor here, please. Thank you. I'm not saying another word until I do. No, they can take me to jail for all I care. They're not infringing upon my constitutional rights. They're not doing it.
Sir, if you'll step out of the
I'm not doing it.
We'll go from there.
Well, I'm not doing it. Get your supervisor here, please. Call 911 and have them have me a supervisor come out here that's above this sergeant.
Thomas.
I'm not doing this. Because my headlights, my turn signals, and everything work. That's got nothing to do with the proper function of my car. I want to see a law.
Thomas, please sit back. Arkham.
Show me the law and I will comply. I am over at Mountain Woods Apartments and I am being detained by an officer. I need a supervisor over here. He called one and apparently they're both going to sit here and apparently violate my rights. I need somebody above them.
Hey, what's going on? Are you guys on like a traffic stop?
I need a supervisor, please.
Okay, I need to know exactly where you're at. Are you on a traffic stop?
I am. They have pulled me over for no apparent reason. I wasn't committing a crime. I wasn't breaking any of the traffic laws. I'm at Mount Woods Apartments. I don't know the exact street address. You can ping my location.
Hold on. Okay, I've got your location. What is your name?
Robert Parker. They said his exact words was he pulled me over because a corner piece of my bumper is missing. My lights work, my turn signals work, and my vehicle is functioning properly as it should upon the road. So I do not know why he is stopping me. I know I'm shaking him mad. I am. And he's asking me to exit my vehicle for no absolute reason. I haven't committed a crime. I don't know what he's here for. Thank you so very much.
And it looks like the officer that's out there, Officer Collins, is actually one of our supervisors though.
He's a sergeant. I want somebody above him before they violate my constitutional rights. I want somebody out here.
Thomas.
Okay, I'll let them know.
Thank you. They're sending another supervisor. I'll wait till they get here. I have not done anything wrong. And see, this is the tyranny that I talk about all the time in America. They think they can trample all over you, but we have the right to ignore whatever they say is law if it's unconstitutional. And I have that right. For my bumper with a corner piece missing, they're fucking with the wrong one. They just don't know yet. I want them to do it, what they're going to do, because I'll sue this fucking city and own them.
He made one request, show the law, and he'd follow it. But instead of answers, more pressure followed. With his child in the car, he stood firm, asking for a supervisor, holding to his rights. To him, this wasn't just about a bumper. It was about being treated fairly, with respect on the road. Here is another case. He was just riding his bike, heading toward the thrift store like he always does. Then out of nowhere, a truck cut across from a far lane, right into his path. Brakes slammed, metal scraped, and suddenly, he was on the ground. All he wanted was to talk, to report it properly. But instead, he got shouted at, cornered, and treated like he was the one in the wrong.
Whoa! Fuck! The fuck was that? The fuck was that, man? The fuck was that, dude? You came from all the way over there.
I know. My tire did something weird.
No, you did something fucking weird. Not your tire, dude. You came from over fucking there, that lane over there, came straight across on top of me, and I hit the back of your fucking car now. So now we need to call the fucking police. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. I'm not going nowhere. That motherfucker just endangered my life. I'm not giving no ID up. I have no reason to. You know what Florida law states?
Yes.
Okay, unless I'm going to jail, I don't have to give you ID.
Then I'll take you to jail.
Get your boss. Get your boss. Get your boss. Get your
I ain't
boss.
getting my boss.
Get your boss, sir. Get your boss. Get your boss, sir. Get your boss. I haven't done nothing illegal. I am not suspected of a crime. I have not committed a crime.
I'm out with a disturbance here at the waterfront thrift store on Fairfield Drive.
I mean, if you'd like to know what happened, I'd be more than happy to tell you what happened. It's all on video.
Well, when you give me ID, I will.
Oh, I haven't done nothing illegal. So get your boss.
Let me explain something to you.
Get your boss, sir.
You have a responsibility when you're riding a bicycle.
Get your boss. No, not a bicycle, an automobile. I don't have a driver's license, so I never signed nothing stating I would give that up.
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does, sir.
There is a law here in Florida.
Go ahead, get your boss, sir. Get your boss. Get your boss, sir. Get your boss, sir. I have not committed a crime. I have not been not suspected of committed a crime. Okay. So this gentleman. I will tell you what happened now. Okay. I was in this lane right here, coming down the road right here. The gentleman was in that far lane over there, and he crossed over from that lane there to turn into here. Okay. And then I pulled in here because I hit the back of his vehicle. Right here. I'm trying to tell you what happened, sir. Then I hit.
I'm trying to listen to you.
Okay, then I hit then because it's all every bit of it's on video. He came from that lane over there, cut
So
into
your bicycle made contact with his truck.
because he came from that lane over there into this driveway. Okay, that's why. And then it hit right here. I've done nothing illegal. Okay, I have done nothing illegal. Okay, if you would have came at me differently, sir, I would have made a police report the whole 9 yards and gave you my ID. There would never been a problem. But the way you came up to me is like I've done something wrong.
That's all I did.
No, it's all on video, sir. Everything's on video.
I asked
and you have it on video.
ID.
Where's your camera, sir?
I don't have one.
Okay, that's why I have one. Because you don't have one, sir.
But they have one.
Okay, I know you have one. You have one. You have one as well.
Mine's
okay.
mine right.
All right. So, like I was explaining, this gentleman came up here very rude, very disrespectful. Okay. It's all on camera, sir. It's all on camera, sir.
What's going on?
Okay.
Just tell
I was who's going to be in charge of this?
Listen right here.
Okay. I'm coming down the this lane right here. Okay. And this gentleman right here was in this far lane over here, and he decided that he was going to turn into this driveway right here from that far lane. I slammed my brakes on, okay, and because he came from that lane there, I ended up hitting him right here because of that. And of course I was going to wait till the police to make a report because I didn't want no issues or nothing. But this gentleman here came up to me very irate, very aggressive, for no reason whatsoever, demanding I give him ID when I know I've committed no crime. I know I'm not accused of committing a crime, okay?
But this is property.
But this man right here made it very clear to me I'm going to go to jail if I did not give him my ID, is what this man told me. So understand we will be filing a complaint on you, sir.
How do we do a police report without your ID?
No, sir, the way you approached me, sir, was inappropriate.
Sir, I'm not going to argue with you.
It was all on video. Everything's on video. I could talk to one person at a time. I'm not capable. They've already told me this lady here was already in charge. Is he in charge?
Sir, he's the sergeant.
You're the sergeant.
Real quick.
Okay, well, go ahead, sir. If you're the one going to be in charge, because they told me she was in charge.
You don't want to do anything about this. Are you good?
No, I want to file a police report that this made that, and I want to go through his insurance because now I've got damages to my bike and I've got.
Highway Patrol to come talk.
Okay, sounds good to me, sir. Thank you, sir. But I will be filing a complaint on that man there.
Yes, sir. We'll get that.
You know what he straight out told me, if you don't give me your ID, you're going to jail. I told him to do what you gotta do because I'm not giving you my ID. Now, I don't mind giving it because of all this, but when somebody comes to me and starts demanding I do something.
I understand.
So,
well, sir, listen, I'm a totally different deputy, and like I said, I don't have any problems with you.
well, that's why I'm irate. That's why I'm kind of like.
I get that.
Because the way he approached me.
I understand.
It's all on camera.
I understand.
Okay.
I don't have any issues
I know
with you.
why he approached me like that because he doesn't have a camera on.
Yes, sir.
So that's why he approached me like that. He didn't. As soon when I pulled my camera out, his whole demeanor changed.
Right, well, I can tell you this: even with if I don't have this on, I'm gonna still be a gentleman.
All right. Well, thank you, Mr.
Yeah,
I don't want to say that wrong.
Holcomb.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Mr.
Hey, I
Officer.
appreciate you, man.
Mr. I will admit I'm not a police-friendly person, but
Yeah,
I did what I.
You're upset. I understand.
Yeah. I apologize. Only reason I did that is because they already told me that she was in charge, and then somebody else is telling me. Okay, so
it's no
If
problem.
you want to do that, you can hang tight, hit when the highway patrol gear, you can tell them what's going on.
Okay, yeah.
And everything's all squad.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. I do need that officer's badge number. Can somebody please give me that officer's badge number?
Take care of it. I'll take it.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. That guy right there. Yeah, I need his card. Does he have a card? Can you write down his information? It's all on video.
Yes, sir. I understand. I understand.
I know why he acted like that because he doesn't have video on. That's why he acted like that. He thought that he was going to be over on top of somebody. He's not. He's trying to think. Is he leaving? He can't leave yet. Okay, yeah. He's trying to pull weight that he doesn't have. You can't do that shit, man. That's not use the pool. 20 years ago, you could do that stuff all day long. Let's get out of the way because I don't want this
You're good.
No, because I'm actually doing some volunteer.
We're actually pressing on to another call.
Okay, yeah.
And we just came by to
thank you for your respect, man.
No
thank you,
problem.
man. You guys have a great day.
All right, you too, buddy.
Sure, yeah. I do want that officer's card that in that truck right there, or his information written down, please. Okay.
Already heard what happened.
Well, I've got it on video, is what I'm saying. It was total lack of respect. He literally told me I was going to go to jail if I did not give him ID. Okay. I told him then take me to jail.
You didn't get it?
Huh?
I'll take care of that. You just hang tight for highway patrol and all that good stuff and get what you really need to care about.
Okay, this is a formal complaint we're making against him, correct?
Yeah, you already made it. Already took care of it.
Okay, thank you, sir. Okay, Jesus freaking Christ. I got a bent front end. So it's obvious we're gonna have to buy me a new bike now because I got a bent front end. Somebody's gotta buy me a new bike. My wrist hurts. I mean, it's obvious I slammed into your truck. You know what I'm saying? It's an obvious fact that it's all gonna be on camera as well because I'll sit right now. Sure, yeah, no problem. Yeah. Well, we're not arguing or nothing.
Yeah, no, I didn't think so.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, like, that way, no telling what they've got.
I'm just gonna walk in real fast, let them know because I'm volunteering here. I'm supposed to be here at 10 o'clock. Supposed to be starting at 10 o'clock volunteering, so tell you know me. And so I was supposed to be here at 10. I am here waiting on that highway patrol. A little pain right now, but yeah, it is. I hit the back of his truck. He came from that far lane over there and tried to come into your driveway, and I was coming right here, and I have this right down there, so it's all on video. And I slammed my brakes on, I smashed right into the back of his truck. Yeah. So, but I just need to get some of his insurance information and stuff, and my front end's bent on my bike, so I need to get that taken care of now. So, but this is normal. This happens to me on a regular basis. People don't see me; they don't pay no attention to me. This happens all the time. People cut me off, so that's why I'm not mad at nobody because it happens all the time. The first couple of times I was upset about. Now I'd be very vigilant.
Even after the crash, he stayed respectful. He just asked for the law to be followed and for someone in charge to speak with him. The damage was clear. His bike bent, wrist in pain. The video had everything. Still, one officer chose to escalate, not explain. He didn't want trouble. He wanted fairness. And now all he's asking for is accountability and to be treated the way anyone would expect, like a human being who matters. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more real stories that matter.